My name is Susanna Wischels. I'm an insurance broker at C1 Broker, and I'm here today to talk about total loss claim. We all know that having a car accident is never a good experience, and receiving the news that our car is considered a write-off by the insurance adjuster or the insurance company can make matters worse. But what is exactly this write-off? What is a total loss claim? Well, a write-off means that the cost of repairing the car or the vehicle exceeds the actual value of that vehicle. Therefore, the insurance company will not spend more money fixing it. Rather, they will just give you a cash payout for the current value. In other words, a total loss happens when it costs more money to fix your car than the car is worth. This usually happens when the repair cost is more than 75%, sometimes 80% of the car's value. And when this happens, your insurance company will give you money for your car instead of fixing it. However, it is important to remember that while it may seem like a negative outcome, a write-off can be, let's say, beneficial for you because you will receive a lump sum of money that you can use towards purchasing a new car. In this video, I would like to talk about the write-off claims so you understand all aspects of the process. It's not easy to understand, but I will try to explain it in a very simple way. Okay, so the adjuster's report considers your vehicle, your motor, or your car a write-off. In other words, the cost of repairing your vehicle is anti-economical in relation to the current value of your car. Normally, in the general conditions of a car insurance policy in Spain, we find this description or something very similar. Total loss, or also insurance write-off, is any repair that is greater than 75% of the market value of the damaged vehicle immediately prior to the occurrence of the loss. Take note that in some companies it can be also 80%. So when your vehicle is written off, your insurance company pays you the current value of the vehicle instead of the cost of repairing it. Okay, you might be thinking, but what is the criteria for declaring a total loss? Well, the adjuster of the insurance company, he will go to the car shop where your car is and will appraise the possible repairs based on the cost of materials, the parts or paint, the cost of labor for repair, and also for repair or for replacement, and also the VAT, the value added tax, provided that the insured person is not able to claim it back. So the value of the remains of the vehicle, the so-called scrap value, will remain property of the insured person or can also be sold. If you want to know more about total loss cover, I strongly recommend you to go to your general conditions insurance policy and search in terms and conditions the section total loss of the vehicle, also known as write-off. Okay, so now what? If your car has been declared a write-off, what happens next, right? Well, the insurance company will make you a compensation offer for that total loss. If the accident was with another driver and he was at fault, then the insurance company, your insurance company, will make you a compensation offer once the claim has been accepted by the opposing insurance company. If it was your fault, then hopefully you had a cover like full third party with a total loss cover, or even a fully comprehensive with a write-off cover. In this case, when your vehicle is written off, the insurance company pays you the current value of the vehicle instead of the cost of repairing it. In general, you actually will receive two amounts of compensation for this total loss guarantee. And this is where sometimes there are some confusions. I'm going to try to explain. The first amount, let's say for this example, we're going to call it amount A, will be roughly 75% of your car's market value, and it will be paid to you by the insurance company via direct transfer. And this amount is determined by assessing the current value of your car. So remember, this 75%, or in some companies could be 80%. The second amount of compensation, which I'm going to call here just for us to understand amount B, is the scrap value. And this is the value of the car's parts that can be salvaged and sold to a scrapping company. If your insurance company manages the sale of the scrap parts, they will pay you this value to you. So value A, 75% of the market value, is the total loss covering itself, and the value B would be the scrap value. Now, alternatively, better said, sorry, if you wish, you can also sell the scrap parts yourself and keep the money. Sometimes we make better deals by taking the scrap parts to a special shop and sell it. But if you don't want to go and do that and have all the bother, then normal insurance companies will make you an offer. Another option is, even though your car is declared a write-off, you want to repair the car. Okay, this is a legitimate position. You know, sometimes we have a kind of emotional attachment to the vehicle, and we may wish to repair it on our own, or with a friend, or with a car shop that we know. So in this case, you can pact with the insurance company, and they will pay you only the compensation value, that amount A that I mentioned before, which will correspond approximately to the value of 75% of the market value of your car. But you will not receive the scrap value, you will not receive the value B, the value of the parts, as you will keep the car. Now, a little note. The negotiation process can take some time. Sometimes some time can be a couple of weeks, and during this time I strongly suggest that you remove your damaged car or your vehicle, if it's a motorcycle, from the garage or the car shop to avoid any additional costs. Take note that parking fees in the car shop are not included in any insurance policy. So also another thing you can do is reach out to the car shop manager and inquire about leaving the total vehicle there until the situation is cleared with the insurance. Okay, so let's imagine that you have decided to accept the value offered by the insurance company for the total loss. And the following scenarios can happen. So you take the value offer and you send your car to scrap. Your insurance company will deal with getting the vehicle scrapped for you. They will pick up the car, take it to an official scrapyard, and make all the necessary arrangements to deregister the car officially in the Spanish authorities, the DGT, Dirección General de Tráfico. So the insurance company will take care of all if you accept their total loss amount and the scrap value. So they will just take care of everything. Another option is, if you consider that the car can be repaired, but remember, it will cost more than the vehicle is worth, you can accept to take that amount offered by the insurance company, and you can repair the car at your own risk. If you take this decision, remember that the amount of the repair will be higher than the compensation. After all, this is a total loss claim or total loss accident. So any additional values, let's say, parts, paint, labor, etc., they will have to be paid by you. You can use the vehicle again when it's repaired to a roadworthy condition, and you can go on using your insurance coverage. Another scenario, let's see, another option is not to accept the value offered by the insurance company. And in this case, you have to look for an external lawyer to handle your claim directly against the other driver. Not against your insurance company, against the other driver. In this case, you have, again, let's say, two possibilities. You can repair your car, because you want to repair the car, and with a repair invoice in hand, your lawyer must claim the amount to the insurance company corresponding to the driver who is at fault. Also, your lawyer can try to claim any other related costs, let's say a substitution car. Option B, you don't want to repair the car, and so in this case your lawyer should start straight away with a reclamation against the other party. Again, you are not claiming against your own insurance company, you're claiming against the person that caused you the accident, so the third party. Therefore, in case you decide to hire a lawyer to conduct your claim independently, please remember that your car insurance policy includes something called legal reclamation and defense cover. So when the process of reclamation is completed and you have won, you can send a copy of the complete legal report and all the invoices for the legal fees. They have to be paid by you first for further processing, means for reimbursement. So, as we see, a total loss claim, it's really not an easy situation to be at. It can be quite overwhelming to deal with all the details, all the paperwork, to take all the decisions, and that's why having a knowledgeable broker on your side, like C1 Broker, is essential. So knowing what to expect during this process can really ease some of the stress that is involved in an already difficult situation. So if you have any doubts or questions about a write-off claim, don't hesitate to reach out to C1 Broker for guidance. We are insurance specialists in Spain. We are an insurance brokerage, C1 Broker, C1 Customer First, and we are specialists for expats and foreign residents in Spain and also in Portugal. So I hope to see you next time, and meanwhile, stay well insured.